Yo, Lazy Eagles 215 the Entertainment TV. We got my big brother D in here,
What
Detroit
up?
King.
What up, though, my brother?
Hey, what's up, man? What a better subject to talk about, man, with a person from the city that know the city and know the legends from the city. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh huh.
BMF Blowing Money Fast documentary. I'm not really a big documentary guy, but at the same time, I like the way they narrated this one, man. They're picking up the pace,
hmm
talking about what I like to hear, and I adore Meech and Terry, man. A lot, man. Pause. You know what I mean? I really fuck with them dudes a lot, man. What you think, man, about this documentary so far?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna look at the doc because good. What's up, Jeremiah? I ain't really want to look at the doc because, truthfully, there's so many stories about these guys' documentaries. But I like how they did it though. I was surprised. It's really good. And on
Mhm.
Sunday, I'm gonna be watching it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Um, well, like, I mean, how much could they dabble into though? You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to do too much, right? I'm pretty sure they got Meech approval in his family, so
Yeah, they got I think they're gonna only give you so much. You know what I mean? Taking it back to they really took it back to the old days. You know what I
mhm.
mean? They really giving you the real people, the real names of them, like D Mix and the character Lamar. You know what I mean? They give you so many, and it's some other people they about to clearly they gonna tell us about.
Right. Um, Yeah, I mean, and then like we're gonna start off with this right here, man. Like
Okay,
Meech didn't. We live in a society, man, and we probably get a little political on this episode today because it's a
we
documentary.
gotta be, we gotta be.
We gotta be. Tired of being broke. He was tired of being broke. That's why he did it. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming out here saying, "Oh, I want to wake up and just shoot people." You know what I'm saying? It come with the game. It come with it. That's why it's bad. Some people say, but at the same time, if you're doing it right, like he was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Then it'll be just all making money. What you feel about that, man?
Me personally though. I don't condone people to sell no drugs, but the man, if you look at that man's situation, how can you be mad at what he did?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's other people that's not black. That you know what I mean? Like the Italian mobsters and Colombians, they actually sell drugs too, and nobody really talks about that.
Right.
He had to
Yeah,
do what he had to do.
he did. And talking about his mom's house is on mortgage and all that, and taxes on the house, and holes in the shoes. He taking the bus. He was tired of it. Food stamps, people laughing at him. I know you're not
hmm
supposed to care about what a motherfucker think about you, but at the same time, you just want to do better. People get tired of struggling all the time, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't give this man all this time in prison. But they did say they tied him to a lot of other shit. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But it's always a part two to every story, man. Get into somebody's head and ask them why they doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before you just throw the key away on them. What you think about that?
Me personally, man, like like I said, the gun laws is never the problem. If you ask me, at
Mhm.
that time and still to this day, it's all about the drugs because it has a lot of money.
Right, right. Put your Discord in there, man. Throw that shit in there.
Okay, I'm about to do that right now.
Yep. But like I said, I adore these two dudes, man. I don't give a fuck. If we don't fuck with them, I fuck with them. I don't give a fuck if you don't fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
It ain't none. I don't know why. I mean, but when he was selling drugs and stuff like that, they took out for his family. How can you
mhm.
not respect it?
They took the world by storm. We're gonna get into that too, but like they was taking care of people. And it's crazy that I don't know if you remember this, you probably do, man, because you a BMF geek like me. But like
Mm-hmm.
he said in the beginning of the interview, he said, listen, I was taught like not to be an asshole. I was taught to be a good soldier. I mean not a good soldier, be a good leader, be a good man and a good leader. And that's why people loved him so much. You understand what I'm saying? People really adored this dude because he had the character. He was not acting. He was making a lot of fucking money. He had the ability and the power. He could be an asshole to these people that's below him, peons, but he
That's a
wasn't.
fact.
Like, you know what? Everybody's my equal, man. I just want to make money. I want to make sure everybody happy. I've heard numerous stories from different rappers, man, about how he would just pop up and just take everybody to Hawaii for no damn reason on a random day type shit. Everybody he saw, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Yep.
I mean, because like you gotta think about it. He looked out for so many people. Shoot, the people he looked at, some of them came out to bite him in the ass. 'Cause when they all got indicted, well, they gonna get into they gonna get into that. Some of them guys are snitching. They gonna get into it. You best believe.
Whole shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Whole shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What up, Brill?
Brillo, what up, dog?
Yep. Go ahead, though.
I mean, it definitely whole shit. Most of these people were sitting there snitching. Like when you doing the crime, I mean, you doing the crime, you know what I mean? You ain't got no time to be snitching. You need to do the time.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have been doing it. Like, if you don't want to be in the drug game and do all type of shit, they know they gonna have you to do, man. You know what they gonna what they say. Because you gonna either be going to jail, dead,
yeah,
or dead. That's what's gonna happen.
And that's the thing about Meech and Southwest T. They knew what they was getting themselves into when they jumped in it. They reached a breaking point. They didn't want to struggle anymore. And you know what I'm saying? And they knew the consequences of what it was going in. I don't feel bad for snitches. I don't.
Exactly.
Something happened to you, something happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Here, if I lose a sub, I don't give a fuck. You know me. I don't feel bad. You know what you're getting yourself into. You know.
Fact. Hey,
you know. What up, Tamika? What up? Yeah, man. Like, you know, it's deep, man. But
you're right.
I remember a story. They said Jim Jones said about Meech, man, when he saw him. I think he saw him in Atlanta.
No, he was in Miami.
In Miami, right? My fault. In Miami, and then he said that.
Matter of fact, I apologize. It was Atlanta, and then they met again in Miami. But yeah.
Which one? You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I know. I know. That's exactly what story you about to say.
That man had to go have a sit down, bro. Jim Jones. Yeah.
Hell yeah, he would have been gone. All them goddamn dudes, like he said, he didn't know what was going on when he was in Atlanta, but then when he was in Miami, it was deep as hell. And they damn sure would have smoked them.
I know, bro. I know. It would have been no Dipset. I love them niggas too.
Hell no. And then nobody could do nothing about it because they was in every damn city, bro. They was in Texas, St. Louis, Detroit, New York, Chicago. It's like you like either way you go, you seen people claiming BMF. I don't know everybody who was claiming it was with them, but they damn sure had a T-shirt.
For sure. And then, like, I remember he said he had to sit down at the table and talk to him. If he ain't had that talk, it would have been a wrap, man.
Right. And Meech didn't want to do nothing to him. It was one of his guys that wanted to do something to him.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, he was definitely a big figure, man, out here, man. Yeah, we gonna see what else transpires with the show, man. That boy, man, the real life Lamar, man, was depicted crazy as hell, man.
Hell yeah, that nigga had a Uzi and pointed down. My man was about to. Meech wasn't scared. Meech was like, I'm not about to sit there and let you run me away. If you gonna do something, you gonna do it.
Right.
And because on my man Lamont, he was like, my man was a damn savage. He had, I mean, this is in Southwest Detroit though, but he had everybody scared. But them dudes wasn't scared. Meech and them was different.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's why I'm saying he came in the game knowing what he was gonna do, what he was gonna try to do. But we have to talk about how they gonna break this show down.
Okay.
Because is it gonna be just this season that we go from?
No.
Okay,
no, they you know what though? They just doing it this year. This just a doc, just a limited doc. Okay. But that's gonna lead into the TV series.
Okay. So we're not gonna be able to see the doc. I really want to get to the Atlanta part of it.
They doing the Atlanta part of it too. It's like 8 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, they gonna get there.
Well,
the Atlanta part gonna be crazy though, because they had the whole Atlanta. They ran that whole Atlanta, man. God damn.
I don't. I took that bitch over for sure.
Hell yeah, they did. That shit was for the pick, and they took the whole goddamn Atlanta over, man.
Right. So what? Like what? Oh man. What you got to say about this documentary, man?
Me personally, man, the documentary, what I seen, like I said, I wasn't gonna watch it, whatever. But this documentary surprised me. They had the people, the little actors that was in there. You know how they would tell. Matter of fact, let me break it. Hold on. I forgot how Meech and his boy they studied Maserati Rick.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about that. They talked about the in the 80s how the Detroit drug crime was impeccable. It was a goddamn fucking danger zone in this motherfucker, man. You had now the Curry brothers, they was making money.
Right.
You know what I mean? They had the YBI. One thing I gotta say about this documentary get a B, I mean go from an A plus to an A because they got one thing down.
What?
Fucked up. They talked about YBI when they showed the picture of them guys who was counting that money. That wasn't YBI. That was the Chamber brothers.
Yeah, you gotta have a little. When you talking about legendary shit, it's gonna be a slip up or two.
Yeah. That's the only thing that them the Chamber brothers right there. Them dudes was from Arkansas, came to Detroit. They was young. Them dudes was young. Them dudes was like 18, 17 years old, man.
Damn. And then the motherfucking the best friends too. They shouted them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. The best friends, all of them. But YBI was the deepest game in Detroit. To be honest with you, like they took over almost every damn thing. And then they had Maserati Rick, and then they had the other boy too, Demetrius Holloway. I think now he was the biggest out of all of them though.
Okay.
He was just making that paper, but he was like a businessman. You could kind of call him the ghost of Detroit because he always was wearing a suit, you know what I mean? But I would think they would have to do a TV series about him because his shit is deep.
Yeah, I want to see them do that, and I want to see them do one of Best Friends and Maserati Rick. I heard Boosie was supposed to do Maserati Rick, man.
Boosie was supposed to do that.
He thinking about doing it, but he better not fuck it up because he a legend.
Oh, if he gonna do it, he need to be coming down here to do it. He better go try to get his son is still alive. You know what I mean?
Right.
His son, true story. Maserati Rick wife just got out of prison like 2 years ago.
Damn.
Yep.
Man, Jeremiah said a lot of record labels like Cash Money were all inspired by the BMF Blueprint. I bet they was.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, listen, I don't know nothing about no Cash Money, bro. Like, I don't know nothing about them. I know I like their music. I ain't never been to New Orleans before. I ain't never been to Detroit before. But at the same time,
right.
A lot of people say that some of them dudes in that clip was fake. BMF is real, bro.
Yeah, the true dude I say that's probably out of Cash Money that was real about that life was Soldier Slim, Twerk, and BG.
Yep. And Baby Big Brother. Yep.
I know BG is a real nigga. BG, when it was Hurricane Katrina, he had a house here. He was living here. To be honest with you, BG used to be in the hood. He was really about that life.
He was in the city.
He was in the city.
Right.
So I know BG about that life.
Yeah. So how did they get? So what made Meech not to jump through the series? We just gonna talk about BMF period, man. It's a BMF.
Yeah.
What made Meech jump into the record industry? Because I know he had a record store, right?
Yeah, he had a record store. I think it was in his blood. Remember in the doc, they were saying his father was a musician, and he said he played. Meech even said he played. You know what I mean? Some instruments and stuff like that. I think Meech was inspired, man, by his father and everything like that, and he was inspired by the music. Think about it, in the 80s and stuff like that, you had a whole bunch of rappers and drugs and shit. They should listen to rap all the damn time.
For sure. 4 people in the building. Hit that Discord. Hit that like button too.
Yes, sir.
Sure. He said, "How about Lil Wayne?" I don't think we're gonna touch that right now, man.
Nah, we ain't gonna touch Wayne. I'm good on that. We know Lil Wayne wasn't that dude, man. He's an incredible artist, but we talking about street life. We know he ain't that street.
Right. Juvenile. Jury out on
him? Juvenile was a good dude, but we talking about the dudes that was really about that life. I'm telling you, it was BG, Soldier Slim, Twerk. That's who it was.
Yep.
That's the type of person when you talk about Cash Money and you dissing them, you ain't got to worry about Baby and them. The first thing you got to worry about is BG.
Right.
For real.
Right. He said they got the record business to clean their money through the label. Of course. Of course.
Of course they did. That's why they, and that idea was by Meech, and then a little bit from Terry too. They even said Terry didn't like to go to no club. He was about counting that money, getting that about that paper.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed this about Terry though. Terry never do. He never do document. He out too. He still don't do no interviews, man.
And
He never talks.
The thing about Sweet Tea is, man, is this like Southwest Tea. I mean, call it Sweet Tea, but I just do it naturally. But they say he was a mastermind. Everybody think Meech was the mastermind. Meech is a mastermind, but at the same time,
Terry was.
Terry was, because Terry had that smart, and he was smart in the street. You know what I'm talking about?
Heck yes, T was though. Even Meech even said it though. Like they even said in that doc that the man was about his business.
Mm-hmm. He used to set everything up and have Meech do what he needed. He was basically like Meech manager. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yep. And then
Meech was a dude who got that plug though.
Yep, and Meech so Meech was basically okay. So I'm gonna say like this: Southwest T was nobody to fuck with, but Meech was basically muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He even said when they first started, especially Meech, he said they was green. They didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. You know what I mean? That's what he said. ED had trained them boys like that was his own family, his son or whatever like that. You know what I mean? So Meech was up there studying the Maserati Rick and all the hustlers and shit. You know what I mean? Like that was his idols.
Yeah. And I think he got that too. And the reason why I adore Maserati Rick a lot too is because Maserati Rick wasn't trying to get in the game murdering people. And that's what Meech tried to follow that nice guy aspect until you fucked me over. That's what Maserati Rick was. You know what I'm saying? Like he was cool. Like he wasn't trying to get in the game, getting his hands dirty. And I could see that in Meech, man. Meech is a very humble. He's a good, you know what I'm saying? Good dude, good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like that's what he was trying to do. He wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Right. And it's sad what happened to Maserati Rick, man, because they everybody said he was a real good dude. Yeah, everybody wasn't about that life. Some was like famous make songs about what they saw and heard. I didn't say that.
That is true. I mean, you know what I mean? Famous is trash or whatever, but yeah, she is 100%. Everybody wasn't about that life. But when you that and it was cool because when you is about that life, you know what I mean? It kind of like scared people away from you. From the record label, like Suge Knight, you know what I mean? People scared of him for a minute. You know what I mean? Look at 50 Cent. Like they didn't want to sign that man. That man was really about what he talked about.
Right. And then like it was to the point where Suge Knight had to start his own label type shit.
Hell yeah, he did.
Because nobody wanted to fuck with him.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. We got 4 people in the building. Again, I say hit that Discord, hit the like button.
Hit that like button.
Comment, right? And then hit that sub button, please. And I got the StreamYard link in there if y'all want to come up and hit that Discord one more time, baby. Yeah, man, you know, it's the game too, and facts. Yeah, I know it. Hey, all they speak is facts, man, up here, man. Like, you know, we just speaking the real, but anyway, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff we're gonna unfold. I can't wait for the show to come back, honestly, man.
Yeah, we ain't gonna like we would when we do a football and Raising Canaan. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this: Raising Canaan is a fire show, but that's over with now. We got to start focusing on BMF, and we got to start focusing on Snowfall.
Right.
Let's start talking about that. With Power Book 2 in March, we'll get to that when we get to it. But we need to focus on BMF and Snowfall because Snowfall is on the way.
Right.
Before you know it, we're gonna be getting a super trailer, and Franklin, we're gonna be seeing Franklin the Don Saint. You heard?
Crazy, man.
Franklin the Don Saint.
So like what like I mean, so how big? So T don't live in BM. He don't live in Detroit no more.
No, T still live here. When he got out, he said he still live in that same house. It's Southwest Detroit.
Okay, so he's still there. All right, so he's okay. He's not really. He's a local guy. That's cool. He's still with.
He got his own. His oldest son got a business and stuff like got a clothing business and stuff like that. So you know, what I mean, he probably already in the move. But when he first came from got out of jail, he was staying in that house or whatever. But he probably don't live there no more. But He still live in Detroit though.
Right.
With his mom. I mean, around his mother. My bad.
Yeah, we got Jeremiah in the building. Latamba. What's
What
up,
up,
man?
dog?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
That shit had me crazy. That big ass screen though.
No, I had to change the background because it reminded me of
Dun dun dun. Yeah, I feel you.
Remind me of Tails or something, man. Like I'm like, what is that?
Right.
Yeah, you thought it was the guy?
Nah.
Okay. No, I thought it was something like I ain't never seen no picture that big though. God damn.
TJ, we are caught up on BMF. Of course we are, man. We fans of that shit. That's what we do. We definitely it's a show, any show, we caught up on it.
Yeah, we on the we caught up on the BMF. I mean, everybody should be caught up on that series. Only 8 damn episodes.
Yep. Do we watch The Shot? I ain't gonna lie, my girl watch it. I might tune in and out a little bit, but I'm not hyped to watch it every fucking week. Not me. Yeah. So like I was saying, fellas, it's gonna be a good docu, man. It's already off to a good start, man. And then the one dude that they depicted on the show, man, the one that AZ Faison played.
Yeah, that's his name, ED.
ED. He said he came from New York at 14 and moved to Detroit. I was like, wow, man.
He really did.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
How did they take that though? Him being out of town and coming to New York and like being like one of the biggest.
But they never got a chance to say. But he already had family here anyway.
Okay, facts, got it. Because I was like, I know that shit cannot be that easy in Detroit to do that.
It's really not though. It ain't that easy. He got the OVO sign on.
Yeah. For Detroit show.
Yeah, he got OVO.
Oh man, y'all boys is crazy.
He got the OVO back sitting going on, man.
Drake better not kick my shit, Jeremiah. I'm gonna kick your ass, but I swear to God, Drake gonna want some money on this shit. He gonna want some money.
That's his guy. He got to represent.
As long as we don't play his music, we good.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, let me ask you a question about BMF, man. How you feel about the show? What you feel about Meech and Terry, man? What you feel, man?
First of all, I just watched it this morning, and it was pretty good. I liked how they explained how they started and and then they were showing. I liked how they showed Meech explain the reason why he got into the life because he was poor, right? They got tired of being poor, so they wanted to make money because they could have got a job, but they're they wanted that fast money, and I can't blame them because that's how society is right now. It's if you if you're I'm not saying you should just go out there and be in the streets, but it's I don't know, just do what you need to do, I don't judge anyone, just do what you can.
I feel in my opinion, right, and it's not really easy to talk about a documentary, so we're gonna branch off into political back.
I mean, but to be honest with you, not just L is right on this though. You gotta be political when you talk about this documentary because they was political. They was political in this.
Yep, and it's real life.
Yeah, they talked about how Detroit, the riots and stuff in 1967 changed Detroit for the worse. But that's talking about political shit.
Yep, and they said that the cops in Detroit will shoot you for no reason.
That's a fact. It was in Detroit 1967. It was nothing but a whole bunch of white racist ass cops.
Yep. I mean, Jeremiah, man, you younger than us, man. You 22. I'm not telling anybody to sell drugs. Do what you want to do, but just accept what comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can't. Yeah.
Like for me, I don't do it, but if someone else does it, I'm not gonna judge them because it's their life. I can't tell them what to do and what not to do. It's they have to I'm just gonna be okay, what's gonna come with it down the line. If you get locked up or something, you're gonna that's the consequence.
In my opinion, I think the drug game is dead anyway.
Pretty much.
It's not the same. Like nobody's like, yeah.
Me personally, I ain't gonna. I'm not. I don't condone Southern drugs, but at the end of the day, shit, I'm not your father, your mother, and if I was your father, I can only tell you what to do. But if you do it, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like you can't like no. Nobody's about to be sitting there and trying to. You can preach to the blue in the face.
Right.
It's only up to them what they want to do. If they listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't.
Yep. Exactly. You can't just sit there and and you can't lift everybody. And your family, you want to help them and you want to show them the right way or whatever, man. But you have to do what you want to do. And it's crazy. Like they said, Meech mom was not with it at first, but then you know what? She faced reality. These who her sons is. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as they not, bringing it around the family and I'm pretty sure that show depicted like how Lamar was all around the family and shit. I don't think that was real. They just threw that dramatization in there because 50 Cent did say that it's not the complete true story, but it's based off actual events.
Yeah, some of that stuff is true. Majority of that stuff ain't true. It's all about TV. A lot of the stuff can be true, but everything ain't 100% true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Meech and Terry didn't have their family around that shit, bro. Not like that.
No, they ain't had their family. I mean, but they did pay her bills and stuff like that as they should. That's what they were selling drugs for anyway to do it.
My point exactly. And the mom said that, like, listen, y'all paying the mortgage, whatever it is, what it is. Nobody wants their sons to be in the street life, but at the same time, this is the problem with us humans out here, bro. We never want to face reality. We always want to sit here and be like, oh, that's not politically correct, or that's not tradition of being a human being or an American. You got to go to college and get a white picket fence in the house. No, that's not what you have to do. That's a tradition. You can do other things, and if you choose that life, that's what you do. Just as long as you love your kids, you raise your kids to 18. They choose to go that route, they go that route. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Right. You can't sit here and be acting like, no, that's wrong. You're supposed to go to college and go that. You beat it into their head. They don't want to listen. They're going to do what they want to do.
Now, the thing about it is you do supposed to guide your kids into the right direction. Going to college, going to school, doing the trade. If you play sports, go do that. But to be honest with you, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. The only thing you can do is best to be the greatest parent that you could be. If they turn out to do, be something that you don't want them to be, you can't get down yourself and say you wasn't a great parent. You know what I mean? Because the number one thing is, man, you cannot shadow your kids once they go to school. That's out of your hands,
right?
Because that's where the influence comes to when you go to school. Because
your peers,
because especially if you go into like middle school, high school, especially when you go to high school, you see a whole type of shit. You start seeing motherfuckers smoke weed, smoke cigarettes in the goddamn bathroom, people rolling dice. You ain't knowing what you doing, and these people picking this shit up. They bringing that shit home. You can't. Only thing you can do is say, don't be a follower. You need to be a leader. It's up to them if they're gonna listen or not.
So you can know that you tried. You know what I'm saying? That you can know that shit. But like I said, like people, you can't get no backlash on Meech mom, man. Meech mom and Meech dad was like, listen, well, the dad probably ain't fuck with it at first, but then again, I think that's in the fiction of the show that's fake, and as far as the 50 Cent show. But in real life, I'm pretty sure, like, listen.
No, he really didn't do it though, but then it proved to them doing it, but he wasn't that damn. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, he was like, what, don't do it, but after a while, shit, he started letting them launder money in that damn in that damn with that damn what kind of business they was talking about getting down?
The car business?
Car business. Like, they was laundering money in that motherfucker, man.
Yep. Big in the building. What up, Big?
What's up, my brothers? What's going on?
Chilling, man. It's breaking down life, man. And it's BMF docu. What you think about it?
Man, that documentary, it showed what a lot of black families went through during the struggle, man. It's like what people do not realize, man. Some people, they got to do what they have to do to survive. It's like, us as black people, we don't get what, I hate to say it, what white people get. White people, they like 10 steps ahead of us with everything. And sometimes, man, you have to do what you gotta do. And yeah, Meech and yeah, Terry went to prison for what they did, but they were just trying to better their family, themselves, man. They took that chance, man. People cannot down, their parents for how they turned out. They were still out there, they had influences outside of their household. And people need to your parents can only guide you but so much. It's the child's decision in where they want to go in life.
I don't think that Meech expected to be that big. As far as like, I know he a flashy dude, but like as far as like every state record label and all that, I mean, it came with it. He was like, cool. Then he found a way he could watch, like Jeremiah said, you know what I'm saying? Like we all know. But I don't think he expected to be on billboards and shit.
No, I don't. Me personally, I don't really think the brother was expecting to make so much of that damn money. I think he was just trying to sit there and make the money for, you know what I mean, for his mama and everything like that. But shit, all that damn $1 million type of shit, all that money he was making and stuff like that, that man said, fuck that, I'm going to continue doing this.
You're right, bro. You're right. Think about it like this here. You are on the top of the mountain, and you take an itty bitty snowball and you turn around and you let that junk go down the mountain. As it keeps going, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. That's all that will happen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I mean, what, like, again, I'm not, we're not praising selling drugs and shit, man. But at the same time, man, like I said, it's the reasons why people do certain things. Of course, I'm not going to ever be behind the murdering aspect of it. But, that's the devil. That's the part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that comes with it. You got haters. And that's the same thing they said in this docu-series. They said, listen, man, no matter what you do, how famous you are, and everybody loves Meech and Terry, you're going to have one nigga, one dude that's going to be hating, bro, no matter where you at. You could be in fucking Arkansas, Detroit, Philly, Compton, wherever, DC. You're going to have one dude that's going to be hating to try to take your ass down.
They're going to try to take your spot.
Yep, because everybody love you. You balling. You got all the girls. You got hood. You got hood fame, hood famous, and all that shit. Everybody love. Oh shit! There you go right there. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? So that come with it. You gotta be prepared for that. So then when the haters start coming, that's when the gunplay come in. What y'all think about that?
That's what happens. Yeah, I mean, especially from a they look at how much money you make it, and like they said. They took over that man's territory, man.
Right.
Then they took all his shit. So he trying to go for his. He's trying to like fuck this. I'm trying to get my shit back.
Common sense.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and they didn't know how crazy that man was. So they saw him. They're like, man, but Meech wasn't scared. He's like, man, this nigga crazy. Fuck it. That man pulled up with the ooh-wah. Damn.
Yeah, he did though.
With one hand out the window, that dude said he let his seat back slow. Y'all crazy as hell.
See, the man is crazy, but if he would have pulled that trigger, he knew his life. That dude ain't stupid. If he would have shot Meech or even killed the dude, he knew that they was gonna be on his ass. I don't care how big and bad you is. Once you kill somebody's man, retaliation gonna be a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
for
right.
Sure. They probably would have got him and his daughter. Everybody would have been down.
Exactly.
But
at the time, you know what I mean, in Detroit, like if they don't want to do it, they fuck around put money here. They do it everywhere, but here, at that time they fuck around put money. They put money on your head, a bounty right on his head. That's what they would have did. He knew that too. Meech would have went right on the east side of Detroit, found your boy Boom, and Boom would have smoked him.
Nate Boone Craft.
Like if you got a damn $80,000 at the time, $20,000 bounty on that man's head, on his head, man, anybody would have killed that. Would have tried to get that bounty off his head, man.
Yep,
right.
I saw his interview when he was talking about, the money, man. The money is there. He'll flip him right there.
Yeah, that money there. He said, "Give me that $20,000, that damn $10,000. I'll take care of it."
Right. It was. I hope they make a docu about them too. I really looked at Bait Boone Craft on the single interviews he got on YouTube, but Yep. And then they got Maserati. They had not Maserati Rick. White boy Rick in there too and all that shit. But I'm not really looking forward to it.
I don't know why they keep put like I respect him though, and you know what I mean, because he snitched, but he you know what I mean. You could blame the FBI and on that because he wasn't even legal to do that, but he was not no fucking kingpin, man. He wasn't. He was just like a dude that just like a middleman. Like he knew all the players, but he wasn't no goddamn. He wasn't no kingpin, man. They even said he wasn't. He would tell you he wasn't.
Right.
He'll tell you he wasn't. Yeah, I couldn't watch that movie. That movie was boring as hell.
The movie was boring. The documentaries, it was way better than that.
It was.
Why was Eminem doing there for like playing him for like 3 seconds?
Who?
What?
Eminem. They made Eminem playing for like 3 seconds.
Oh,
in the show?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
On the show,
yeah.
But you know, White Boy Rick got his own movie though, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's still on Netflix,
cameo.
but it was. Yeah, he just on that one. He just made a cameo though. You know what I mean? Which is respectable though.
Yeah. Because apparently he hates doing like movies and stuff.
Who, Eminem?
Yeah.
Eminem ain't about to do no damn movie after 8 Mile. He did that shit. He ain't never did another movie.
Right.
He wasn't. He was actually in 2 movies. He was in The Wash. And he did his own shit like with 8 Mile. And Eminem actually was a good actor in it. I was surprised. Surprised. He just don't want to deal with the bullshit.
Right.
Do y'all like The Wash?
Yeah, we got in here, man. Somebody new. Hit that Discord, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Julian, they did White Boy Rick wrong, dude. His whole life got wasted messing with the FBI and BMF.
Julie, he didn't mess with BMF, but he messed with the FBI. Did do him dirty, and he was with the Curry brothers. And actually, it's a true story. White Boy Rick actually ended up fucking Curry's wife, and that was Curry's wife was actually the Bear Detroit's that was his niece. Well, Drew, you hit that Discord door and hit that sub and hit that like button for real. Hit the like button before people can start getting noticed with this channel.
Yep, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the Discord, all that bug, baby. But yeah, what you finna say, D?
No, I ain't saying that. I think my brother Ron was about to say something.
Yeah, I was about to say, because of everything that the city of Detroit and the FBI did to him, that's what changed a lot of laws, for minor informants and stuff like that. They changed a whole bunch of laws because of what was done to him. Mm-hmm. So he was very, very influential. What basically happened to him, it changed a lot of laws to where, the FBI can't do certain things when it comes down to minors and stuff now. They can't do it.
Right.
Yeah. So he wasn't he wasn't no queen. He was no kingpin. He was a player in Detroit. Like he knew all the fucking hustlers. His one he ended up they had him one of them set up was the Curry brothers. But the Curry brothers had the cops on their payroll and shit like that. But they eventually end up getting caught. But he didn't. But he did snitch. But they made him snitch though. Like Ron said, he wasn't supposed to be no informant. You damn near 15 years old. You wasn't supposed to do that. And then when they found out about it, they, you know what I mean? The FBI damn near dipped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Big Brill, man. He said he put my uncles in prison, bro. Matter of fact, here go the boy Big Brill in the building. What up, man?
What up, though?
What's up?
What up, though, man? Hey, I'm driving. I'm on my way to the crib. I seen that White Boy Rick comment. I had to tell hey, man.
Picasso,
real shit, man. I don't got no love for dude, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man. He put my mama brothers in prison, bro.
Damn.
They still in that bitch.
If y'all don't know, man, my boy Brill is really from Detroit, man. Him and Detroit Kings and Big Brill. Matter of fact, go sub up to him, man. Brillo, the big review. Go sub up now, right now. Heard the fuck up.
Shout out Big out to T Martin, man. My mama's brothers, bro.
I
Man,
I
know
just
What's
what
want
up,
to get
they, I
bro?
know
that
what
out,
they in
man. I
that
want to
for,
say
bro.
that, man. I don't got no love for that dude, man. I don't care how old he was.
Yeah, I feel you though.
He should have stood on that
I'm not
shit.
making no
Yeah,
excuses
it's
for him.
true.
I'm not
What's up,
making no
Brillo?
excuses for him. I
What's
was
up,
just
go ahead.
Brillo?
saying. I,
Go ahead, D.
I was just saying that the FBI shouldn't have
Yeah,
did
they
that.
dirty.
They
They
dirty for
dirty,
that.
but shit.
Yeah.
I know for a fact my people ain't do nothing to him.
Right.
They got wrapped up
Mm-hmm.
because of him. Nah, hey, I know it's part of the game, and it is what it is. I just wanted to get that out, man. I'm holler at y'all boys in a minute, man. I'm in traffic.
All
All
right.
right, man. Bless
Okay.
you.
Yep.
Be safe. Yeah, man. That's just that's the stuff
It's
that
true.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
felt it, and I heard it in his voice. I felt it.
Who was it? Right, man. That's some stuff that I can hear in Brillo's voice, man. That's hurt, man. When you
Right.
got somebody that your family don't even deal with like that, and then he puts their mouth on them, and then man, you cannot get back years. You can't
Right.
get back years. You can't. Now I'm saying, no matter how old you are, you know what you're doing.
That is
You
true.
know what you're doing, whether you forced to or not. Sometimes you got to use some common sense.
Right.
I think there was common sense. They didn't know the law because it was basically to protect his
Mm-hmm.
father because he was giving guns to people like in Detroit or whatever like that. But regardless of the fact that if they were smart, you be like, shit, I ain't wearing no wire. If you gonna sit there and take and put him to jail, good, he can go to jail. You know what I mean? Because at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, should no minor be sitting there being no snitch.
Nope.
Didn't White Boy Rick have a child when he was 15? I guess I don't really know much about
Yeah,
the
he
nigga.
did. He did. He have a daughter. She's mixed too, a black woman. But yeah, he did.
Yeah, man. Damn, that was real touching right there, man. I felt for the brother, man. I got people in prison. I got people that's dead too. So everybody that
Yeah,
attaches
we all do.
it's
Mm-hmm.
it's real out here, man. You took that right there. That's the stand up dude, Brillo, the big review. I'm gonna say it one more motherfucking time. Go like, subscribe, and share and shit, bro. On my mama, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That was real touching, man. But yeah, it's that's Detroit. That's what they go through out there, man. Every hood in America, bro. Some of them are worse than others, but I feel like
Yeah.
it's definitely the top 5 in America, bro.
Yeah,
Detroit's
for sure. Well, for sure. It was just a different type of era of hustling. Detroit's a hustling city, man. It still is to this day. You know what I mean? Kind of like how New York, you want to do the fashion and the jewelry, how they do it. That's how Detroit is. Niggas be they stay fly. But
right.
like my man Brillo said, man, he don't feel no type of way. I don't blame him.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I definitely want to dig into his skull a little more about that too, man. Maybe later later in the video, the docu series, try to get him to come up here. He a busy man. He a teacher and all that,
Uh-huh.
bro. He do got his
That's
own channel,
right.
kids and everything. So he a busy man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't, man. I can't wait to see where they go, man. I want to dig deep into this docu series. Can't wait for BMF to come back January. Definitely.
That's
I
the
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
that's the series I'm waiting for. Season 2.
BMF.
Yeah, I know everyone's waiting for Ghost and like
No, not more
Kanan,
than.
but I'm waiting for season 2 of BMF.
I'm waiting on BMF and Snowfall, bro. I mean, Power Book 2, I get it, but that's still like a drama with guns in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I feel like BMF and Snowfall is more. I told you I like them local shows, man. Let's see. Tamika said, "Yeah, it's like that in NY2. It's all over, man. Every hood in
Yeah.
America.
Uh-huh.
New
No
York is
joke.
grimy as hell too. New York is when you got them big cities like that, bro. You got a lot of underworlds. When you got underworlds, bro, a lot of shit come with it.
That's right.
Right.
It ain't like in the South. Like I mean, the only place in the South I would say, fellas, what y'all think? What place in the South would compare to Detroit and New York to y'all? Like what hood?
I'm
Well,
a,
you
I'm
got Miami.
Miami's underworld. Okay.
Yep, Miami. Memphis.
Memphis.
Memphis
Memphis
definitely. Houston.
Yeah, Houston. You had like New Orleans. You gotta. I mean,
Yep.
we could go to Philly. I mean, like like Delaware. I mean, Philly, Delaware. I don't think that's the same. I mean, it's the same damn thing. It's not. You know what I mean? But it's Baltimore, DC. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, by the
I would
way,
say Philly to be like, yeah, Philly the East Coast though, D. It ain't really no South.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just giving out like as far as like
Yeah, he was
like
like
crime and all
Baltimore.
type of
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, it jumps.
By the way,
It's all over the place.
By the way, this is totally different off topic, but the Eagles have made a trade to get Robert Quinn.
You lying?
I'm dead serious.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be on back on tonight at 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm. I didn't forgot that motherfucker was on the Bears.
We was just talking about him, me and Big. Like, will you let him go? The Bears why do you let him go? What? So what they get? How many? What they get? Some picks?
They ain't say how many picks they give him though. They just said that they traded him.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
So
trades today.
Yep. The first not even here yet. First, really the trade deadline.
Yeah,
both
they doing
teams
it.
in the NFC made trades. Eagles and Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Who y'all got?
Oh, you didn't hear about it?
No.
Jonathan Haskins.
Oh shit.
From the Raiders.
Yeah, we're gonna be back on tonight.
What about the Cowboys?
They got Jonathan Haskins from the Raiders.
When was this?
You didn't know that? You didn't hear about it? Yeah. They got him for
they got him that's
for a 6th-round pick.
They got him for a 6th-round pick, D tackle. They need one because Jordan Lewis he out for foot, so that's a corner. That Jordan Lewis also they're gonna have to get another corner.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but yeah, we turned it. Chiefs supposed to be trading for Brandon Cooks. That'll be crazy. Hey, Narco, hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that Discord, hit the like button, and please subscribe.
Yeah, we're gonna spend time on hit that like button, man, for number one. Hey, Narcs, man, hit that like button, my brother, in that Discord, my brother.
Yep, hit that sub too, Narco and Julian. Yeah, we gonna hop back on tonight. Y'all wanna come back on at 10 p.m. for football, whoever's in the chat. And of course, you fellas are pretty sure come back on. But we got a lot to talk about tonight, I guess. But right now we stuck on this. We're talking about life in the streets, man. And
but like I said, my that just popped up on my phone. But like for like the hustle in the 80s and 90s, you had like Detroit. Detroit was crazy in the 80s and 90s, especially in the 80s though. Like you couldn't tell me like you had Detroit, New York, you had DC, and you had like Oakland. You know what I mean? But more, I'm talking about like heavy though. Like California was heavy too, but it was mostly like gangs and shit like that. But like DC, Detroit, New York was heavy. Like you couldn't tell me.
Yeah. No, they talk about like Detroit is one of the worst cities in America. Like right now, it is the worst because they don't have no food stamps, they ain't got no government assistance in Detroit, Michigan, right?
They got government assistance and stuff like that. Just the fact that a lot of people are moving out the city to go live with other places, and then it's just like when Detroit is 90% urban Black Americans that live here. That's OD. That's the most out of anybody. That's the most out of Atlanta. Atlanta used to be like that.
Mm-hmm. But now everybody's trying to take tired of just everybody trying to move here. It's becoming Hollywood. All these fucking Marvel movies are here and shit now, man. Spider-Man filmed here and Iron Man, all that shit.
You know why? You know why though? It's the damn taxes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to do a show about Tehran could get way more in detail than that. Like prime example, like in California, New York, or whatever like that, man. California, that's what they call Hollywood. A lot of people not even making movies in Los Angeles like that no more because it costs too much money to do it. They would actually go to Atlanta or Toronto,
that's right,
or some other places to film movies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right.
It's a lot to it, man. But like I said, it's we gonna dig more into this documentary, man. But you have to sit back and just understand where these young dudes came from, what they was. They was shy to seeing their family struggling. They wasn't trying to be hood celebrities. The shit came with it, bro. And if we gonna dig more into it, it's like life lessons. Y'all want to come in like once or twice a week and talk about life lessons, man. If y'all out there, y'all come in. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what, we gonna break this down for y'all. Y'all young boys want to choose this route. Go ahead and do it. But then again, days back in the day, a lot of these dudes selling dope wasn't doing the dope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes now is selling and doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely is. I thought, me personally, if you want to, I'm just telling y'all, brothers and sisters, don't go to that lifestyle. Y'all not strong enough for this. Nobody is. Once you go to jail, once you get caught up, and they say 20 years, 15 years, hell, even 10 years. You know what I mean? Y'all motherfucker 10. I mean, be honest. Right now, for us, the whole year of 2022 has went by fast. But that's for us. We free, we roam, and we able to do. We are free. But when you get locked up in prison, that shit ain't gonna go. That ain't gonna go by fast. The whole goddamn month, November might seem like it's 6 months up in that bitch, man.
Yeah, my mom said she rather us die than go to jail.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. People listen to what my brother just said. Think about what we all went through that first one solid year of COVID. That was like being in jail. Your whole life changes. You can't do what you normally do. So, I mean, I'm telling you, any young dudes out there, man, you like your freedom. You don't want to have nobody telling you when to get up, when to go eat, when to go take a shit, shower, and all that. Man, keep your ass out the game. Because one thing about it is this is, you better think about it. Truly think about it. Because it comes with a territory. And I'm gonna tell you, me speaking, I would rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6.
That's a fact.
So
if I had to choose, like, to be broke, if somebody say, if you could be a drug dealer, but you'll be a multi-millionaire for 4 years or 3 years, but then you're gonna go to prison. I'm not taking that. I don't want that money, man. I'd rather be broke, because if I'm broke, I can easily, anybody that's out there that say they don't have a lot of money, tomorrow, as long as you breathing, you could come up with a game plan to have a great job and have a great life. But if you go do the wrong route, selling drugs, robbing people, your ass will be locked up.
Right.
That's just facts. I ain't preaching to nobody. I'm just telling you, that's what's gonna happen. It don't matter what type of age you is, your ass getting locked up, because they ain't playing with us out here.
That's a fact, man. He's telling the truth. I done had 5 cousins in approximately 3 years that have been released from the feds, all on drug charges. All of them the longest did 28 years.
Damn.
So, this shit ain't no joke. And it's everywhere. We talking about North Carolina country niggas going to jail too. So it's everywhere. So just think about things. Think about it.
They give you murder charges for grip.
Right.
You don't want nobody to be having control over your life, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's
no.
Yeah, it's all a ploy. And I'm not saying it's not real. Man, we traded him for a 4th round pick. We gave him a 4th round pick, bro, for Robert Quinn. It's not real to facade, man. This shit out here, I'm trying to, and I want to be a counselor for a school. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I feel like they'll fire me because my mind is too, like, stretched out. I'll be telling them, man, if it's a teacher not paying attention to you, if the teacher don't respect you, don't respect the teacher. And a lot of these kids are in school today, and the teachers don't respect them. Oh, why are you not saying hey to me when you walk in the classroom? I don't have to say hey to you. What are you talking about? If you say hey to me, I'm gonna say hey to you back. But I don't have to come into class and say, how you doing, Miss Kelly? Or how you doing, Miss Sharika? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to say that. If you approach me, my mom always taught me, if you approach me and ask me how I'm doing, I'm supposed to respond. It's called being polite, showing manners. But if you approach me, if you want me to say it, salute you like we in the damn slave time, no, hell no. What up, C?
Right.
What up, C? Definitely, man. But like I said, you gotta just teach your kids the right shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Teach your kids the right shit, man. It ain't worth it. But if they go the wrong path, like we were saying earlier, for all y'all came in here, if they go the wrong path, they go the wrong path. If you're not a bad parent, you beat it into their head. You made sure they had clothes in their back, food on the table. They wasn't in the dark. You know what I'm saying? You made sure they went the right. They try to go the right path. If they go the wrong path, it's not on you, parents out there. It's not on you.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. Ron. I'm not gonna say the name, but I could though, because I can be petty. But I'm gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the name, but it's people, it's parents out here that be having that don't let their kids go nowhere. But then when they get like 17, 18 years old, they go out there buck wild.
Right.
That's right. You can't put shackles on your kids.
Right.
You can't. No, you can't, because you gotta let them live that life. You just have to tell them, man, look, just be careful. Be careful, because I have to tell that to my parents dealing with my nieces and nephews, like dealing with our nieces. I'm like, man, look, some things, man, we're going to have to let them go. Like me, I like to teach my nieces street smarts. Forget all that, everything else. Book knowledge is good, but you got to know what you're doing. You can't be out here green and you can't be lacking.
Nope.
Because we can't keep them in the house forever. You can't.
Exactly.
And
then don't let them go no damn where.
Mm-mm.
And then they leave. Then they turn on your ass because they mad at you because you didn't let them go to homecoming and then get mad when they get a little girlfriend when they in the 12th grade. What you expect? They're not gonna be the same person they was when they was 12 or 13. This go for a man or a woman. When they boys, they gonna be a boy.
Right.
Like
yeah.
Like we're seeing that in TV shows right now.
What do you mean?
My bad.
Like
what do you mean?
Like the parents are not letting the kids flourish on, like they're not letting, like they're like they want the kids to be like just like kind of like entrapped with them, you know?
Yeah, I agree, but that's the thing. You can't be scared of how they're gonna turn out, because you supposed to not hold them back, not push them through, but guide them through, help them get through there. I'm not always gonna be here, but you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to find a way to fend for yourself and get it on your own. I can't always be here and tell you what to do. You're not gonna listen to me when I tell you what to do. So you're just gonna do it. I'm gonna try to give you all the pieces I can give you. When you turn 18, if you want to go the other way, you go the other way. That's on you.
Yeah.
Parents should not be stressed out. Parents should not be sitting here worried about their kids, man. All you can do is get them to 18. Once you get them to 18, they grown. You know what I'm saying? And
that is true though. You can't really do nothing about it, man. All you can do is just sit there and pray for your kids. You know what I mean? Because let's say if they go to college, you gonna stop them from going to college because you're nervous about them?
Right.
You can't. Man, I'm dropping shit. You can't do that.
Nope.
But we coming back. What time we coming back up here? Like 9:30? You should come back 9:30. Nobody can complain saying it's too late on a Wednesday night.
Right. We can do 9:30.
All right, man. We could definitely do it because there's a lot of shit that's going on. I'm gonna keep it above with you, though. I know Ryan, you there, man? But that goddamn trade the Dallas Cowboys didn't scare nobody. Like dead ass though.
He bounced up out of here. We gonna say, hey, Ron, you hear that, bro? We gonna be back up here at 9:30 though. Peace, y'all.
All right, bro.
Peace.
All right. I'm backstage though.
All right.